taking his third or his fourth, but I believe you're correct in the fact that, you know, he's just playing way too passive, getting a lot of spore crawlers and spine crawlers. I think this is just a waste where a lot of this can be
I don't know why. Like, he should know that he's ahead at this point. Like, he just should intuitively know. If you break a contain that a Terran put for so long, like, and you scouted what he was doing, you saw there was like almost no army in his base when you scouted him. There's no reason to be this defensive now. Like, you had plenty of time to take another base. He's finally taking his third, but like, too little, too late. There was actually like a gap. There's a gap in these three barracks, and he could have run all of this mass amount of Zerglings a long time ago through this gap and done a little bit of damage. You know, he can always run away, but if he had gotten just all those Zerglings and a few Banelings in there, he could have torched the mineral line with the Banelings, taken out all the Marines with the Zerglings, and he would have been in great shape to just outright win this game. But now he's just going to get further and further behind as this second base kicks in and all these tanks start rolling out hard.
Yeah, and you can see that tussin is putting a lot of his units on the low ground right now. I mean, he's got 2 tanks and a lot of Marines now, and they are going to be popping shots off on that one Overlord, but these tanks are just going to be coming up to the low ground. He really needs to start, yeah, I think it's the whole entire creep spread. I mean, he's just, ksTussin is really just going to be abusing the fact that
he's dropping 5 spine crawlers at the back here, though. I don't agree with this at all either. I mean, this is so unnecessary.
Yeah, because unfortunately the tanks do have the vision to, you know, really take out all of this here, and, you know, the moment they get vision, it's just going to be devastation all over the place. So
he's actually just going to elevator all these Marines into the space, and like that's going to do so much damage.
Yeah,
he's going to get all these spine crawlers before they even get close to finishing. And and lifts the Marine just in time.
Oh, here they come! Boom! Lifts it up, and then luckily, you know, he didn't lose a lot of those Marines. The medevac pulls back. The one Marine is on the top. Is this that one hero Marine with those 12 kills?
This is the same one from the last game.
Yeah, exactly.
Got rebuilt for this one.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
Hang out alone in this place.
Ah, he's gonna be saved again. Look at that, the healing of that. Oh, but he's gonna be coming back. Oh, he gets taken out by the Banelings. Oh my gosh, like I think he just wasted all of those Banelings too.
Yeah, a lot of them got taken out by those tanks actually.
Oh man. And right now, I mean, just
this contain is brutal. I mean, there's not a whole lot he can do.
And JohnnyReb just has a lot of larva just banking on his. And that's one of the things about Zerg, is that once you get larva, you gotta use it immediately. You should have no energy on your queen, and you should have no larva at your base.
Yeah, it's actually so important. That's like the entire macro mechanic that you have. You have to spend that larva immediately, because what happens is hatcheries naturally make 3 larvae at a time that you can spend. Injects obviously add to that, and the ones you inject collect. But if you have extra larvae already, the natural stuff that comes out of the hatchery stops happening. So you're actually losing unit production the longer you have larvae sitting.
Yeah, I completely agree.
That's pretty important. It's pretty important to not do that.
Oh man, but JohnnyReb is just being pummeled by these 2 tanks on the low ground, you know, and you know he does have his third, so he is very ahead in economy right now. But the fact that there's being so much damage dealt to JohnnyReb by these 2 tanks and all of those Marines, just being whittled down slowly.
You know, he should be ahead in economy, but actually, if you look at the worker counts, they're even. So he's actually not, and he's not mining from the main, so.
Yeah, that is true, but if he was, he'd be ahead.
Right, theoretically he should be, but he just isn't. He's falling apart right now.
Right now, bam!
Well, here comes a big drop, though.
Yeah, here comes a drop, and then he's finally attacking the hatchery. Going to be going after that queen and taking out the spine crawlers, and oh man, this is just rough for JohnnyReb. He's got.
Oh, and the spawning pool goes down. Ooh, he's gonna have to rebuild that immediately.
Yeah, because now he can't build any more Zerglings, but he's got all these Zerglings in the front of his base.
Yeah, that still haven't done any. These are the same Zerglings I think that have been sitting here since like the 8-minute mark.
Wow.
I'm not even sure what they're doing here.
Yeah, I think he forgot about them, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's possible.
You know, but if he made it an infestor, it may turn the tide. But unfortunately, he's just making
there's actually just too many tanks sieged up in his base at this point. Like.
Yeah.
Very little he can do.
Finally getting out a few Hydras. The Hydras are going to be taking out these siege tanks, but unfortunately, you know, it's just not going to be enough because he still has these 2 tanks that are just going to be dealing damage. You know, the fact that you have the medevacs overhead. Oh, the SCV goes down. That guy, I mean, he just wanted to be in that support group, but unfortunately, the Hydralists were like, I'm sorry, you're not cool enough to be in it. But
ooh, he is sacking all these Hydras into the tanks, though, which I don't agree with. I mean, you shouldn't overcommit to try to take out these medevacs at this point. There's no reason to do that.
All right, now we have a death army on its way over.
Oh, but here comes the main push at the front. The game is gonna be over shortly.
Oh man, I don't
see the miracle defense happening here. 13 Hydras in production against siege tanks is actually not going to help at all.
Yeah, and he's also getting his Spire up, unfortunately.
Oh, and they're on move command at the bottom. No, the Hydra goes down. What a huge mistake. And that's GG.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of the oh man. Oh, and the Manor Mules at the end. Oh man.
Those GG mules.
Oh, that's embarrassing. That's got to be rough. Are they going to be auto repairing? Alright guys, well thank you guys for watching. Definitely great games by both of these players. You know, JohnnyReb trying to pull out a win from ksTussin, but unfortunately in Game 3 gets decimated by all of those siege tanks on the low ground, and with those medevacs overhead giving them vision.
Right, nice position by ksTussin. So ksTussin will be advancing to the round of 8, and we're actually finished with the round of 16 as of this game. So I'm really excited, man. We're going to have a round of 8 that's pretty intense. We have a lot of Terrans moving up, but it should be pretty cool, man. I kind of like casting TVT, so
yeah, definitely.
Pretty excited about it.
A lot of different mechanics and a lot of different play styles in the mid game, but we've got a lot of good stuff coming for you on the way. So we also want to thank our sponsors, Nerd Reactor, for sponsoring this tournament, really helping out promote esports. Check them out on our webpage as well as their webpage, which is at nerdreactor.com. So definitely check them out.
And you can check me out on Twitter at TRKaleido.
And you can check me out also at ksLongshot, so definitely check us both out. Also, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, also go over to the Killshot website, and you can also like the website on Facebook, so definitely give us some thumbs up for that. And yeah, round 16, it's done, baby. So we will be casting and getting ramped up for round 8, so definitely stay tuned, and we will all see you guys next time. Peace.